Well, great morning, everyone. Start off the day. It's nice outside at the moment, so I've got the breeze coming through. Let's give the cards a good ruffle shuffle, and then we'll just see what they have to say for today. What are they going to tell us? So let's see what we have. First thing out, it's about the truth. Okay, give me the truth. Give it here. Let's see what we have. The fight for truth, the divine feminine. From the Republicans. This is fight for the truth from the Republicans. Underneath of it, facing a loss. Okay. So is it that the Republicans are not going to give up the truth? Let's see what else we have. So the fight for the truth, divine feminine, the families facing loss. So energy coming into it. The wheel is turning. From the White House, when it comes to the White House, family and judgment. Judgment is coming down, okay? Judgment of the White House. The fight for the truth. Could be also the Trumpian family and facing a loss when it comes to judgment. What's going on today? Out in the cold, okay? The misery, facing the misery when it comes to a message being put out, a message, informational message. I did it wrong. Well, okay. In repressing. Out in the cold when it comes to the message and being repressed. So maybe they're not going to be able to stop some message that's coming out. A lost judgment, this repression. The challenge is about the action. Now, this is usually my card for Pam Bondi and the things that they're doing, Bondi Patel, etc. When it comes to something new that's being worked on. That's not lovely, Miss Lily. She's guarding her treasure this morning. So the challenge is them trying to put out something new. Okay, Mr. Mickey. Miss Lily, potential outcome. Yeah, looking at what's coming next, being embattled. Things rapidly moving. When it comes to what's being birthed, or things rapidly moving in America, when they're feeling embattled and watching what Bondi and them are trying to do, but they're out in the cold when it comes to things moving. Okay, outside influence, it's being juggled. And looking to see what's there, unhappy with it, not looking at what's coming and what's being handed out. Juggling the choices being made. Okay. The choice in life being made when it comes to The divine feminine and the Trumpian clan, they're facing loss. Light is being shed. The wheel is turning on the White House. Judgment is there. What's going on today? A message about action. Being out in the cold when it comes to the message and his mental repression. Again, the challenge is his, the things he's done with wealth and power, what he thinks he can do. And Bondi, the new information that they're working on, he's being driven by the mental space, controlled by the mental realm, feeling embattled rapidly with what's coming, being birthed in America, and looking at what they're trying to offer up that's being juggled and not really looking at what's coming and what's being handed out. And this is in motion for a tower moment, okay? Tower moment underneath of it all. These things are moving. So, yeah, his life choices, the sun is shining on it. Message about his wealth and power and his mental realm, how he's being ruled by the mind of drama, okay? Outside influence, what's being handed out, not looking really dissatisfaction and not looking at what's coming. He's just focusing on the dissatisfaction now and juggling what is being offered up, okay? So we look at this when it comes to the truth, he's feeling embattled when it comes to what's coming out in America and facing some losses. The center of it all is the message being put out, more information being put out, new things about the White House. Miss Lily, when it comes to the message, he's out in the cold with being able to repress it. He can't. Judgment is coming down on the messages, how Pam Bondi and them are handling this. The wheel is turning. That's what's being worked on. When it comes to the White House, there are more messages about the Trumpian family. And somebody was asking if what Crockett said was true or if this was a fake thing. No, you could see her saying it, okay? It's got the video up of her 100% saying it. So it's about the White House judgment. The wheel is turning, facing loss. He's out in the cold with some things, and as far as trying to repress the truth. Okay. New information, message rapidly coming out. Pam Bondi again is still trying to work on things. With some of the new information, unfortunately, America's out in the cold. They're not getting everything that they want. And they are feeling like they're embattled when it comes to these repressions of the truth. You know, they still want those Epstein files in their totality, and that hasn't happened. They're trying to slow walk it, trying to, again, redact everything that has to do with Trump. So that battle's ongoing to get the actual files. So let's go ahead and do the clarifying read and see what it says. So the center of it all, we have, guess who? Yeah, the unhappy devil. The unhappy devilish one, you know, and that has people chained by their own proclivities, Okay. Above it, guess who? Pam Bondi is holding on to their actions and the messages about the actions. Okay. At the center of it, no good. She's not coming from a place of, actually wanting to give things. It's under the devil. She's chained to Trump, basically, and is going to do his bidding. So one side we have this new things being offered up, new path, the message about what's been put out there, and wanting to sail away to somewhere better. Okay. Now this again could have to do with Ghislaine. They got the backlash coming from all of that. Things are being juggled when it comes to what they've done. It's a lot of pain. Very painful. And trying to hold on. So this is, again, trying to hold on to that evidence, juggling it because it would be painful if it gets out. So they're trying to spirit her away. The strength, trying to strengthen this. Pam Bondi with her dark drama and messages of actions. They're trying to make another move to temper things because they want it repressed, because it's a major burden, okay? And he's getting old. He's having difficulty listening. Reminds me of him trying to walk now, okay? He's getting old. He's getting decrepit, okay? But they are going forward, club in hand, club in hand, to try to save Donald Trump. So yeah, the dark drama continues with them. But again, it's not going to go away. Want to know if the Epstein files will be his undoing. Well, it's got things turned on its head. It's going forward. The action is going forward with what's being built. Okay? What's being built. So what's being built? Yeah, about the secrets. About the secrets being kept. When it comes to blocking the truth, blocking the way, unwilling to see the world. So yeah, in their own private little drama, blocking the world and just thinking they can get away with all of this. But it's up in the air. So many things up in the air to be looked at when it comes to this, and the things that they, again, trying to carry, the mental realms trying to carry, trying to get away. But there are some things left behind to be discovered, trying to keep the lid on it. Okay? But there are new actions that are going to come. when it comes to this being overturned, the hangman, they're out in the cold. When it comes to this abuse of power, out in the cold, to control. And not looking at what's coming. In this case, it looks like, rather than dissatisfaction, it's a bit of smugness on this face this time, a bit of smug, thinking that he can control, that he can disarm people, make them walk away, but they're not. He's out in the cold when it comes to turning this over. Because things are going to be offered up. More things will be offered up. And again, he's being ruled by the mind play. Okay. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll just have to watch and see how things play out. I'm starting to like this deck more and more. Since I've cut it down, it really has taken on a different flavor. So yeah, I'm quite happy that I did get that. Yeah, all about the, there he is with his arm around Ivanka on her hip, yeah. Ooh, ah. He is just so creepy. But, pedophiles don't like their things being outed. Yeah. I mean, her thing with Jared's always been creepy. Okay, Jared is quite creepy as well. I want to just ask, what can it tell me about Jared? Can you tell me about Jared? Okay, somebody that's out there pushing, mover, shaker, armed up, suited up. Looking deeper. With things up in the air. Looking deeper into what? The things that they've got the lid on. And what do they have the lid on? It's about the actions, controlling the actions, ruled by the actions. What's up in the air, where things are moving to get to a better place. What is he controlling? What is he doing? The burden. A lot of actions when it comes to this abundance, an abundance of burden that he's got. With the past dark. Ooh, oh, that is creepy. looking deeper into what is the lid on when it came to controlling the actions, things up in the air when it comes to moving this mentally to a better place. But we've got that past drama. I just feel like this is Ivanka. A lot of burden about Ivanka, and guess what? Yeah, I'm just getting a really dark, smarmy, creepy feeling, like you know, like old oil or one of those La Brea tar pits, just, you know, sticky, dark, sticky. Underbelly of this. Yeah, the Epstein stuff, and just something very, very dark, sticky underbelly of that whole thing. And Trump and Ivanka. It's very, I'm trying to put what I'm feeling with it. Yeah, I can't even really describe it well. It's just this feeling of being covered in this sticky filth. Yeah, I'm going to leave that here. Yeah, there's really a lot under the surface of that whole thing. It's that feeling of the Bohemian Grove and the pedophilia and just all of that stuff mixed together. And not enough has come out about him. He's really got some kind of a dark tentacle under there. Yeah, when I look at him, I'm really getting a feeling in the back of my spine. When it comes to him. Yeah, I want to let go of that energy. That's just, it's creepy. It's creepy. Yeah, he's really creepy. He's got there's some big hidden perversion there with this guy. Really, some really sick hidden perversion that I'm feeling with him. That's what it is. I was trying to, define what that feeling is. He's got some sort of a big hidden perversion there. He's done some really dark things that have not been revealed. They haven't been revealed, but he's got some sort of a really dark perversion. I don't even want to know. something that he's causing a lot of pain, transience, a lot of dark drama. Transition. The clock is ticking, the transition. Causing somebody a lot of pain somewhere. I'm going to leave that here. This is much longer than I ever wanted to go.